Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Hanna Khumaira. I'm from English Education Department UIN Salatiga. On this occasion, I will explain morphemic cutting analysis. So, for the first slide, I will discuss the definition. So, what is morphology? Morphology is the study of the smallest grammatical units in a language. Meanwhile, morpheme cutting is a technique in morphology used to break a word into its smallest meaningful units. In this presentation, I will analyze 5 English vocabulary words using morphemic cutting. The first word is internationality. The word internationality is derived from nation, which becomes national, then internationals, and finally internationality. In morphemic cutting analysis, it can be divided into 4 parts. First, inter, and then nation, all, and it. Inter is a prefix. Nation is the root or base, and all and it are suffixes. In the word internationality, there is a change in part of speech. For example, the base word nation is a noun. When it becomes national, it changes into adjective. And then internationality becomes a noun again. Okay, next is unforgettable. The base word of unforgettable is forget, which then becomes forgettable and finally unforgettable. In morphemic cutting analysis, "un" is a prefix, "forget" is the root or base, and "able" is a suffix. The word "forget" is considered a single unit and cannot be separated into "for" and "get." This is because "for" and "get" don't create a meaningful or connected idea when separated in this context. Even though they may exist as individual words, they don't form a coherent meaning when combined in this way. Therefore, forget must remain as one unit to avoid misunderstanding. Next is semicircle. The word semicircle is derived from the base word circle, which then becomes semicircle. In morphemic analysis, semi function as a prefix, and circle is the root or base. The prefix semi means half, while circle refers to a round shape. Although both parts have their own meanings, in this word semi function as a prefix, so it cannot stand alone and must be attached to the base word. And then memorization. The base word of memorization is memory, which then becomes memorized and finally memorization. In morphemic cutting analysis, memory is the root or base, while is and action are suffixes. Here, I would like to explain about derivational morphemes. A derivational morpheme is an affix that can change the part of speech of a word. For example, memory is originally a noun. When the suffix is added, it becomes memorize, which is a verb. Then, when it becomes memorization, it changes back into a noun. So, in conclusion, affixes that change the part of speech of a word are called derivational morphemes. Lastly, the word is roommates. This word consists of 2 words and is actually a compound noun because each word, room and mate, has its own meaning, and when combined, the meaning remains connected. In morphemic cutting analysis, room is the root or base, mate is also the root or base, and s is a suffix. Here, I would like to explain about inflectional morphemes. An inflectional morpheme is an affix that doesn't change the part of speech of a word, but only provides grammatical information, such as tense, number, or possession. In this case, the suffix s indicates the roommates is plural. Therefore, s is an inflectional morpheme and suffix. So, those are the morphemic cutting analysis of 5 words. I hope this video provides useful knowledge and insight for all of us. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.